Come on, lass, I've got something to show you. No, 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 no. It's a surprise. I can't tell you till we get there, but you just gotta follow me. After everything we've been through, don't you think it's worth trusting me just a little bit? Oh, come on now. It can't be anything bad. We're right near me ma's house. Because she's taken an unnatural shine to you, and anything I'd do that even be, slightly uncouth, she'd have me head. In fairness, that entire statement takes on a very different meaning for Dullahan. She could literally take me head. Aye, lock it in a box she would. Just let my body just wander around for a couple of hours, bumping into things. Yeah, I could absolutely, she should do that. Because, as previously stated, Dullahan mothers have to find certain unique punishments, but let's not worry about that because I'm not going to do anything that is punishable. Lass, come on. It's going to be fun. Just come on. Because the stable is where the surprise is. Oh, Ma had to build a stable a couple of years ago. I mean, couple, few hundred, but Gran was getting to a point where keeping her outside was just, not the best of options, and it's the right thing to do. Why, Dullahan steeds aren't, mortal, just kind of like we're not mortal, but they can still suffer diseases and injuries, same as us. I mean, I can get stabbed, I bleed, can get hurt. They're the same, so we take care of them as we'd take care of any other horse. Only we do it for a lot longer. Well, Crumb and I have been together since we were boys, but he received his blessing when I received my blessing. I'm a blessing. That's how I became a Dullahan. You know, I sometimes forget that you don't quite know everything about Dullahan society. Actually, you know quite a little amount in the great scheme, but yeah, all Dullahan are born. Eh, normal isn't quite the right word for it, but basically we're more or less like humans, but we have potential. Does that make sense? All right. All Dullahan babies have the chance to become both a straight human or a Dullahan. But not all humans could become Dullahan through the blessing. Does that make sense? It's a bit hard to explain, but the short of it is because I was born to Dullahan parents, I can become a Dullahan, or I could have chosen to become just a normal human. I decided to go for the blessing, got my tattoo, became a Dullahan. Following so far? Oh, hey, that's a good way of thinking about it. It's kind of like a bar mitzvah, but rather than presents and dancing, I got a tattoo around my neck and the ability to remove my head. You didn't think the tattoo was just for aesthetics, did you? lass. It's part of the ceremony. Each of us gets a unique mark or tattoo that designates who we are as Dullahan. I got mine, my ma has hers, Da had his. It's where our neck separates, and it's actually when well, I, I was born with the head on and fully attached. Did you think me ma gave birth to me first, head then body? That would be a truly uncomfortable and probably traumatizing way to give birth. I'm just saying. Die. Well, it's uh it's a bit much to be fair, but no, yeah. I was born one attached, fully little bundle of baby. It wasn't until I was about 50 years old that whoop. Well, you see, Dullahan up to the age of the blessing age extremely slowly. It's why I look like I'm, in my late 20s. But if I had decided not to take the blessing and become a human, I would have aged to my appropriate age on the spot. However, decided to, take the blessing. So I get to remain youthful and carefree until the sun rots out the sky. All right, maybe not carefree. I mean, lots been going on, lot is going to go on, but in the end, it'll all be worth it. Because the council will see reason. You and I'll get to go back home and we'll get to go see our friends again. Get tales of whatever shenaniganry they've been up to. Aye, lass. It'd be good to be home, but to be fair, I've been very happy to be back here. Well, for starters, if we weren't back here, I couldn't give you this surprise. No, Crom is not the surprise. The surprise is this. Meet Gran. Gran is my ma's steed who she has decided to temporarily, of course, lend you for the day. Well, to be fair, I think you've made quite an impression on her because I don't remember anyone outside of the family ever being allowed to ride her, but I was talking about going riding today and I was going to find somebody to loan you a horse, and Ma just said, no, take Gran. Oh, what can I say? She's a cantankerous, ancient old beast. No. Gran, I've got nothing but love and respect for you. One should always respect their elders. Sorry, lass. Can't help it. Oh, don't you go agreeing with her now, lad. Come on. We're supposed to be a team here, you and I. I thought, oh, don't you go playing with that shite too. Come on. What are you gonna do? Tell me, ma. All right, that's fair. You would rat me out. You never let me get away with things when I was a kid. You probably still won't. Ah, I love you, Gran. I know I've missed you. all right. You remember how to tack up? Oh, same as I would with Chrome or you would with your horse back home, but, Gran's got a very particular saddle she likes, so just make sure to grab that one. Of course I remember. You know, I'm not such a forgetful, fool that you all make me out to be. Yes, Gran, I remember these things. Come on now. You have to know me a little better than that. After all these years. Gran was a Dullahan horse long before I was a Dullahan. She's known me since I first breathed into this air, and knowing Gran, she'll probably know me far after I shake off. Aye, Dullahan have duties even after we die. If we die. Well, again, immortal is not quite the right word for it. I can die, I can be killed, but age just doesn't quite affect me. You might find yourself in a few interesting situations, magically inclined as you are. Always remember, lass, you've got it in you. We don't talk about it all that often, but you are magically inclined. You can do small things so far, and we've never really tested how far we could go with it. Aye, we probably should. Maybe after the council meeting. I mean, really don't want to piss them off any more than they already are. After the meeting, when they come and see my side of the situation, everything will be fine, and then we can get back to normal life as always. Have no fear, lass. I'm sure it'll all be fine. For the time being, you, me, Gran, Crom, riding. What do you say? That's the spirit. Come on, let's go have some fun. Lad, I have to tell you, being home suits you. I don't take that the wrong way, but you're running faster, you're looking happier. Being home suits you. Aye, he's a child of his home. Deep down, he loves it here. Just as Gran does. Couldn't imagine her anywhere but here. Aye, me ma as well. Cut from the same cloth they both are. It's good to be home, but I respect I've always been a bit of the wandering one. Lass, I've never claimed to be that much of a wanderer, as it were, but I like going afar in a field every once in a while. That was a special occasion, and I didn't hear you complaining now, did I? Aye. That night I heard quite a few of your more positive reinforcements. What can I say? Sachin puts me in quite a mood, and seemed to put you quite in a mood. And, well, under the moonlight, we both found quite a mood now, didn't we? Fair enough, lass, fair enough. But don't think I don't replay that night in my head every once in a while. Oh, both of yous can knock it off. We're adults. Ain't nothing what we did was wrong. You know that as well as I do. Besides, I'm sure you two have gotten into your fair share of troubles. Oh, Gran, don't give me that shite. At your age, if you don't have quite a few stories, well, I'm just going to tell you you're lying. Oi, Dullahan horses. Magnificent creatures. Granted, I'd like to think that we're all magnificent creatures. Aye, actually, that's fair. Those fairy bastards can just go fly off a cliff for all I care. Well, it's my approximation that they're the ones driving this whole speak with the council bullshit, but what do I know? I can't imagine, the Wolvar or the Selkie or any of those are doing it. Certainly not the leprechauns. They're people in ours. We're intertwined. Aye, Dullahan and Leprechaun, we go way back. Well, it was something about us coming from, the same branch of the tree from the Twa, but Ma could tell you better than I could. Effectively, we're like cousins. Aye, it's why, after us, leprechauns are the most connected to the land. We all did come from the Twa, but the Twa created us from Ireland, same as the leprechauns. No, 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 no. The fairies and all the others, they came later, but we were of the bones of the land. Creatures of the Ira. That's why the fairies hate us. No, aye, it's hate. No question about it. It's hate. No love lost between our peoples. Aye, well, to be fair, it's again what's driving this, and it's what's driving the timing that comes next. Well, they've decided the winter equinox is the time and place, so a couple of weeks from now. To be fair, I wanted to get in a nicer activity so I could break the news to you because I got the notice a day or two ago. Aye, council's decided to set a time and a date. I'm to report on the winter equinox, the fate of Connor the Dullahan to be decided. Aye, that's fair. They use the name Satanta, but, well, again, haven't gone by that name in years, so I'm not going to with them, and they can get fucked. It'll be alright. I've got friends on the council. Actually, a very dear friend of mine's on the council, but unfortunately, there are other council members, so. Aye. Leprechauns and Wolvar, they're good. Selkies, we're a bit to wit and to woe. You never know with them because, they come from a different branch and, well, they see the way we treat the steeds as a bit subservient, which is never the case, but unfortunately they do. They're very much. Well, let's be fair. They are effectively horses themselves, so the fact that we ride horses and they are, it's a whole thing. Just be fair. that I understand where they're coming from. I don't think they see our side of the equation. It's a dicey situation, so 50-50. Well, it leaves the fairies, the giants, and, well, the others. I can guarantee, with every fibre of my being, that a Fomorian is never going to come down on side for a Dullahan. It's not going to happen. A Fomorian, they were an ancient foe from under the earth. It was a leprechaun and a Dullahan that ended up killing their last king and queen. Aye, one-eyed Balor was a right bastard. King Lara was the one who took him down. Aye, the Golden King. God of the Sun, as well as every other great thing around. His direct descendants, the Leprechaun, are. Kind of like where the direct descendants of Grum do. Same thing. Well, as I said, Fomorians hate us, so they'll come down however they want to. The Giants, it's 50-50 again. I'm not worried. Again, I have enough friends on the council, and there is enough precedent here that should be alright. To be fair, I don't know. I don't know what they can do. If they were to come down against me, a reprimand, perhaps a citation, I don't know. I don't even know what they plan on doing. They would never stretch so far as to try to take the blessing or any of my powers, but it's not even worth worrying about, alright? It's not, lass. I promise. No, 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 no. I'll go. I'll tell me tale. Doesn't matter what past bigotries and hatreds are there. The Selkie and the Giants will see it my way. The Fomorians can fuck right off. And the fairies, well, second verse, same as the first. Aye. Figured I should tell you, though, 'cause I don't want you being blindsided by all this shite. It'll all be alright, lass, I promise. For the time being, can we just focus on writing? Because it's as much for me as it is for you right now, alright? I'm not looking forward to this. Not looking forward to the hell that I brought upon my family. Aye. I've got enough friends on the council, not to worry. Leprechaun, Wolvar, hell, there's still a Dullahan there. Wouldn't side against me. Truth be told, that puts a 3-2 split as far as I see it, and 2 more up for grabs. I'm fairly certain the Selkie will come down my side. Probably convince the Giant too. There's some familial ties from way back in the day. Finn McCool was a half brother, cousin, or some shite to a Dullahan. Don't really remember the, you know, connection fully, but aye, there's familial relation there. We'll be all right. Lass, I just need you to trust me, all right? I didn't want to blindside you and just one day say, by the way, it's a council meeting. I wanted to give you time to prepare. I don't want to hide things from you, but at the same time, I really don't want to think about it right now. because there's nothing I can do. I have to report, I have to state my case. I can't just hide from this. But I needed you to know one way or t'other, alright? Alright. Can we keep riding for a bit? I need to clear me head. Aye. It'll be alright, just I need to clear my head. Come on. Can we please? Yeah, let's go.